Why do we pay $10,000 for a bag that does the same job as one worth $50? It doesn't carry more. It doesn't last forever. Yet people wait years, yes years, for a chance to own it. This isn't about the bag. It's about what it means. Luxury isn't just an object. It's a psychological experience, a story we buy to tell ourselves who we are and who we want to become. Welcome to the world where status, scarcity, and self-worth intertwine. The hidden psychology of luxury. Humans are social creatures. For thousands of years, we've used symbols to show our place in the tribe. In ancient Rome, only senators could wear a purple stripe. In medieval Europe, only nobles could wear ermine fur. Today, it's a Birkin bag, a Patek Philippe watch, a Rolls-Royce badge. Psychologists call this conspicuous consumption, spending not just to use something, but to be seen using it. But here's the twist. Luxury isn't about showing off wealth. It's about signaling taste. And the richer someone gets, the quieter that signal becomes. That's why old money prefers muted tones, while new money prefers logos. One whispers, the other shouts. Both are saying the same thing. I belong at the top. Scarcity is the heartbeat of luxury. The rarer something is, the more valuable it becomes, not because it's better, but because it's unavailable. Luxury brands are masters of controlled access. Hermès doesn't sell you a Birkin. They allow you to buy one. Rolex doesn't flood the market. It starves it. You don't see ads for a Bugatti because you're supposed to know they exist. This scarcity triggers a psychological bias called the scarcity effect. When we think something is rare, our brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that drives addiction. We don't chase the object. We chase the feeling of being chosen. Luxury, at its core, is a game of desire, and the hardest things to get are always the most desirable. Luxury brands love the word craftsmanship, the idea that every stitch, every cut, every ounce of leather is made by an artist, not a machine. And yes, craftsmanship matters, but it's not the full story. A $10,000 bag doesn't cost that much because it's 10 times better than a $1,000 one. It costs that much because it represents the dream of perfection. In psychology, this is called the halo effect. If a brand is perceived as elite, we assume everything they make must be extraordinary. So even if another bag looks identical, it won't feel the same because it doesn't carry the same story. Luxury isn't about owning the object. It's about owning the narrative. When you buy luxury, you're not buying function. You're buying emotion. A $10,000 handbag gives you a dopamine rush that says, "I've made it." A luxury watch whispers, "You matter." A couture dress says, "You're part of the few who can." Psychologists call this emotional transference. We project our desires, success, status, belonging, onto objects, and those objects reflect them back to us. Luxury isn't bought with money, it's bought with meaning. Luxury used to scream. Now it whispers. The modern elite don't need to prove their wealth. They prove their taste. They wear the Row instead of Gucci, drive Range Rovers in matte gray, not gold-plated Lamborghinis, because true luxury has shifted from visibility to exclusivity of knowledge. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're not supposed to. So, why do we pay $10,000 for a bag? Because deep down, we're not chasing leather or stitches or even status. We're chasing identity. Luxury is a mirror. It reflects the person we want the world to see. And for some, that reflection is worth every penny. In a world obsessed with more, the true art of luxury lies in knowing that less can mean everything. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the psychology of luxury, subscribe for more insights on wealth, taste, and the hidden economy of elegance. Because here, we don't just talk about money, we talk about meaning.